Hi, I pulled up some recording for you guys. One is a script reading for a cold caller for one of our clients, and then the other one is an actual cold calling with a customer.
May I assist you?
Yes, hi. I'm trying to reach the property manager or the person in charge of the trash pickups.
Okay, give me just a second.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for holding this, Lisa.
Lisa, right?
Yes.
This is Mel from, by the way. Well, I'm calling because we have a truck that picks up trash for auto shops and inns, restaurants in the area.
Mm-hmm.
We do have, I think we have one of the Fairfield location that we're currently servicing, but you guys are in Houston North, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're hoping to, propose the same deal to your business. We know that most of the inns, multi-residential hotels, they have overages. They're being overcharged. We'd love to give you at least 25%, whatever you're paying, inclusive of taxes and fees. And we know that most of you guys also have a contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the way we deal with that is we cover the termination fees and dumpster removal fees because that's pretty expensive. But of course, the first step is to be able to show you, how much lower we can get. But
Okay.
how many dumpsters do you guys have in this location?
Right now I have one, but we're not
One.
gonna change it right now because we're going through a management slash ownership
Oh,
transition, and
oh,
that transition is actually happening next week.
oh, wow.
Yes.
That pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I know they're not gonna be,
Mm,
trying to do anything right now, not until the
absolutely.
transition is done.
Absolutely. So if there's going to be a change in management or ownership, what happens to your old vendor for the trash pickup? I mean,
They
do
just take
they?
them over, I think. I don't want to lie to you because this is my
Mm,
first transition I'll be going through as a GM. Um,
mm,
I just don't know what to expect from it. So
well,
from my understanding, I think the contracts just transfer over. I'm not really sure.
yeah. Because usually, okay, so just based on, most of the POAs that we signed for the client, let's just say you're with an example.
Mhm.
So on the third paper of our service agreement is the POA. It's a power of attorney. It authorizes us to pay the termination or cancellation fees. Sometimes if there's a change of the ownership, well, not the company ownership or the person in charge of the business, there should be an affidavit of transfer, right?
Okay.
Otherwise, if the person who owns the business now won't be able to cancel if they want to because it's somebody else's name on their contract, right? The service agreement
Mhm.
that was signed initially. Um,
Right.
but that process, you would have to check with your current vendor if uh, it's still considered, the same service agreement or it's a voidable agreement, meaning you can't cancel because it's not under your account or the owner's account. But anyways, I can check back with you after next week. Much easier if it's the contract is void. That means that you have a choice to choose whoever you want to service the business. When could I maybe check that? Or maybe I should just email you in case you have an update if there's an open for new vendor, right?
Yeah, but that's like weird. I'm barely in communication with the old management company, so that won't work either. So it's best to just call back
Mm.
after the transition.
Absolutely. So, may I have your name? Just so
My name
let's
is
say a
Lisa.
week or Elisa, right? Is it
Hmm.
Elisa or Lisa?
It's just Lisa.
Okay. All right, Lisa. So let's wait a week or two, and then maybe we'll have a concrete update. You know what's happening there. But thank you so much. I appreciate your time. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
ma'am. You
have a
have a good
great.
day. Mm-hmm.
You too.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay, sorry about that. So I've gotten tired of uploading the image of the sound waves because it's a bit long call. But I don't really have that much to comment as far as the calls, but you notice that shouldn't just stop. Just because there's going to be a change in the management, She did ask some questions to know what the current situation is and if there's an opportunity to actually offer the program to the company. And she asked, and what's important here is you empathize, you put in emotions to the conversation, and also you kind of understood where they're coming from, as far as what are the common struggles of most companies in terms of waste management. And then the second one is, you didn't just sell, but you actually asked questions and provided information, something that would be useful to them in the future, and that includes, how they're going to deal with their contract based on your experience. We're probably going to listen to more calls. That's an opportunity for you. When the customer says, we can't do that right now, you want to ask more questions, see where they're at in terms of their situation. Is there really a problem that needs to be resolved? But a little bit, I'd consider that a good call.